So people know I'm always complaining and saying that, well, I'm not always, but I've had episodes where I'm always complaining, talking about people not paying me money and trying to figure out how I'm going to get payments because I finance to states. The way I do business, I operate, I finance directly to states. And I had to kind of tweak and update my model. So now I formulated a way to actually start getting payments. And it's kind of like a form of an adjustment bureau is what I have to form. And it's kind of like, you could call it like a law firm, but it gets physical because when you're dealing with money, people don't want to pay for things of that nature. But I formulated and paid off some really high level professional people to help me out. And they gave me some results. You noticed Pittsburgh won 2-1 this season, so that's very significant in the National Hockey League. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and break down and start going into some of the new stuff that I'm doing because I'm changing my business model because I really don't want to come on here and ask you guys for money. The way I'm doing it, unless it's for something directly and I'm not going to have to like live off of it at all. You guys know I kind of came from poverty, so that's my situation. So hopefully with this new contract, I'm happy about it. What we're going to go ahead and do is, like I said, it gets kind of rough and ugly because we're dealing with high-level people that's arrogant, millionaires, and they're like, I'm not giving you anything. But these people I'm dealing with are very uncompromising, and this next move I'm going to make is like, if I don't get a payment, if I don't start receiving payments to my PayPal account, which is, because it's now a payment account, not a donation account, which is Rasheen Young, Strawman, tied to an email called 13signsastrology@gmail.com. If you're watching this, you feel like you living off of me and you living off of my resources, you know what I'm talking about, whether it's my children's resources or my house, I'm coming for you. And I'm like uncompromising. I'm saying that like very peacefully, but if it has to get physical, it's going to get physical. And I have to put this out in public because these are public figures that watch this episode. I'm letting you know that I've moved up to a millionaire level. So I no longer fear somebody that's saying that they have, there's some celebrity with some $20 million. Like I got the same money. So it's like, you're either going to pay me or it's going to get rough. Because I'm an occultist, and it's a dark side to the occult, and I have ministers and pastors that claim to believe in Jesus that owe me money, and it's like, you're going to keep talking that Jesus stuff, and I'm going to prove you a hypocrite and have someone do something to you, because that's how I operate. I don't go to the police when I do this stuff. I say I pay legal entities that are private, because these people are multi-millionaires that was living off of me and my birth certificate, and actually took my second birth certificate that I got when I was up in Chicago and Minneapolis, and I'm coming back. And if you don't start sending me money so I can start visiting these places, I'm going to have to take force and come secretly and privately. And like I said, it's not going to be cool. And I move like this because I give you a warning before I do something. And then after that, I do it, and I'm serious. So I'll be coming back up. I'm not trying to scare anyone. This is for those people, but I want to come back up and talk about the program because it's a light side to it. And how eventually, once I get to a certain money level, you guys could join up. So I thank you for listening and watching, and I'll be coming up with more on this program. As far as how to move and operate as a sovereign without being poor and without having to go and write the government asking about money and all of that. That's not how you do it. You turn yourself into a royal, a king, queen, or whatever titles. There's different other titles, dukes, and things of that nature. You study chess, like I've always told you, and that's how you move. Namaste.